Stephanie Jarvis here, your mushroom mentor, local mycologist in Northern California. That's four, but 5 things you need to know when hunting for chanterelles. Number 1 is moisture. If you don't like the word moist, don't go mushroom hunting. So you need plenty of rain. You need the duff to be nice and moist, soaked through a couple times from the rainy season. If you're out on the coast, fog dew, oftentimes here in California, Oregon, Washington, definitely British Columbia, all you need is fog drip and there's mushrooms growing 12 months a year. Number 2, you want to look for the right tree species. They are mycorrhizal fungi, and they grow only under specific trees, specific species under specific trees. Right now we're looking for Cantharellus cibarius group and Cantharellus californica group. And those would be, the cibarius is the more orangey yellow and the californica is the more white, larger size. So the californica, look for oaks, look for pine. The cibarius, look for redwood, toyon, huckleberry, the mixed redwood forests along the coast up into the firs, the Douglas firs of the Pacific Northwest, and also in the mix of tree species that really grow along the redwoods and the those conifers, the Douglas fir. That's number 2. Number 3, what else are we looking for? Oh, there are indicator species of fungi that are going to pop up that you will want to look for. That would be the russulas. That would be the amanitas. So these other true guild fungi are going to start coming up in the forest, and look for those. And if you see those popping up, you know it's moist enough for the chanterelles to start fruiting. Let's see. Let me think of number 4. What else am I looking for? So oftentimes you'll find old logging roads along the forest. So here you could see, say behind me, you see that it's kind of flat, and then in front of me it's kind of flat as we're going to go up here, and you can see lots of macro fungi, lots of fungi, and along the side of the cut here you often find them growing, and also steep terrain where you can look up from below and up under the duff where you'll see them popping out. So that's number 4, look up under and along roads. So not just the tree species and the moisture and the indicator species, you want to know like kind of where to look for them and in terms of a location in the forest. And let's see, what can I think of as number 5? Number 5 thing to look for when you are hunting for chanterelles is, what can I think of for number 5? There's got to be a 5th thing. Temperature. Definitely, if it's been raining and then you get a heated dry spell, their development will get arrested and they won't keep growing. They do have what's called a thickening hymenophore, and they will drop spores for up to 2 to 3 weeks that we know of. Sometimes longer, and they just get bigger and bigger and bigger and just dropping spores and spores and spores as they develop in size. But if it gets hot, they stop growing. And so as long as we get moisture that rolls through and the temperature stays cold, I mean, it's only 55 degrees out here. I'm hot because I've been hiking and I'm still wearing a jacket, but it is cool and foggy out here. It's about 54, 55 degrees. If it gets down into the 30s or 20s, that'll also be too cold. They'll start to freeze. Frost will stop them from growing. But if it stays in the 40s and 50s, that temperature element with the moisture, they're just going to be banging. Right now, here in Northern California, Oregon, up into Washington and BC, we're having a great it's only now early November 2022, an early chanterelle season. And I hope that we get more rain and then it just keeps going on all the way through January here along the Pacific Northwest. So those are the 5 things to look for when hunting chanterelles. Let's see if I can say them again. Tree species, indicator species, moisture, which was number 1. So moisture, tree species, indicator, other fungi species, actual locations within the forest, and then temperature. All right. All right, folks, Stephanie Jarvis, your mushroom mentor. If you want to do a free 15-minute consultation, I will show you how mushrooms will change your life. Email me, reach out to me, send me a message. If there are other videos you want to see in the lab stuff, etc., please let me know. Like and subscribe. Ding the bell to get the whistles. And go be a fun guy. Get out in the woods, y'all.